Hello everyone. This is Trader Muru here. Welcome back to our YouTube channel in live gold trading. So today we are going to analyze gold and other pairs for intraday overview. And before we start, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit a like button for this live stream. Then we will start our analysis with gold. So first of all, let me just remove this all and we will start with our daily time frame. Okay, so let's start. So in daily time frame, as we talk about in weekly overview, that price is bearish. It can sweep this high, go upside again and reject back to the low. Okay, so this is our weekly overview. According to weekly, we are expecting this momentum. And also we have a range in weekly time frame. So if price again pump upside, then it will test the high of range, which is somewhere near 4190. So we have two possibilities here, and price is already bouncing from a daily time frame order block. So what can we do here? We can play good in smaller time frame. That is what we are doing right now. So until this daily structure breaks on the bullish side, we are bearish, and invalidation is 4382. First, this area is bearish and we are continuously getting our daily time frame area 4070 breach again and again. See, so today's candle should close back below this area of 4070, and this is what we are expecting right now. Now let's see 4-hour time frame. Friday we were talking about that price is ranging on a 4-hour demand and it should hold it range for a while between this area, and I told you that Monday will be a gap up opening. If you guys remember, we already have discussed about it, that Monday will be a gap up opening and it will test the area of 4109, which is this order block here. This is a 4-hour breaker block, and price did exactly the same thing what we were expecting. We took a long here, we took a short here, and we took again long from here for the target of this area, and we have played this full rally on Friday live. So don't tell me you missed this areas. So we were talking about this zone, we have took this area, and our last area from where we took a short was on 30-minute supply area from where it is. Okay, this one. From here we were on short for the target of 55. It was hit, and from here we were bullish and our stop loss was just below this area. This target is also done. Now price is continuously ranging on a smaller 15-minute demand area above this area here. Continuous ranging. Structure is still bullish, there is no doubt on it, and you can clearly see this price is making higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low, higher high, higher low, again higher high and higher low. So if we can expect price to pump again and create a higher high above this high. So structure is bullish, and what we have here is exactly the same condition what we were having on Friday, that we are having supply above and we are having demand below. Which demand? This 1-hour demand. That's why price is continuously ranging here. Okay, so let's just remove this all, we don't need it now. So what can be the possible outcome here? That price continue pumping according to 1-hour structure, which was, this is a change of character, This is our breakout structure, a new breakout structure, and this is a breaker. So we are just testing it. Above this high, it will be a new breakout structure. So we are just playing this area. On morning, I have give you an update on my free channel that price will test here and pump again. Target will be this high. We will have a one candle closing above it to create a breakout structure. Then after, if we get a rejection and a two candle closing below this low, it will be a change of character. On the retest, you can short it. Before that, there is no short in gold right now. Okay, so don't try to short gold before this confirmation here. We need two candle of 1 hour time frame close below here, and it will be our short confirmation. So right now gold is still bullish. It can break above this high, and the major rejection area will be this one, this pending supply. Previously, on Friday, we were looking for this smaller demand for a bullish pump, and today we are looking for this smaller supply for a bearish drop. Exactly the same thing repeating again. So according to structure, 1 hour is still bullish, 4 hour is still bearish, weekly is bearish, daily is bearish. So we will try to watch a 1 hour structure to shift in direction of daily, weekly and 4 hour time frame. Then after we can continue shorting. Okay. So this is good. We are still bullish from here. Once we break above on the breakout structure and change of character, we will look for a short opportunity. And today we don't have any news. Tomorrow we have consumer confidence, and Wednesday we have FOMC. So possible we will see a ranging market just like this. It will pump again, drop again, again pump, and range here for some time to create a bearish structure. Okay, we will wait for it. Right now there is no trade opportunity in this range. If it drop and tests this area, this green zone at this previous high, sweep this equal low, test this area and reclaim this area again, we can buy gold for the target of this high. Okay, so this will be our buying interest area, this one. For now, we will be looking for a liquidity sweep, test of this mitigation block and reclaim. Then we can watch for a buy opportunity. So this will be a possible trade right now available in the market, which we can take. Now let's see silver. So silver is rejecting from QML area of 4 hour time frame. This is 4 hour QML, and we already have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 wave. So from here silver can again pump, and if you want a safe entry in silver, wait for it to pump again and create a change of character, then you can short. Otherwise, wait for it to create a 5 waves in 4 hour time frame, then you can short. Otherwise, this was a good area, QML. It dropped already nearer $0.9. Now it need to break below this area, then it can drop again. Otherwise, this is a previous breaker block, so it is also a support zone. So wait for it, this area to get break, otherwise you cannot short silver. BTC is also at resistance area. It is still bullish. We don't have any new change of character. In daily time frame, this is a structural area already hit. Price is pumping. If it rejects from here, it will test and sweep the area of 63,100. BTC is still bullish until we have a 2 candle closing below 62,700. US oil have changed its 1 hour structure. Now we have to look for a 4 hour structural area. As I talk about this one, that this is not a perfect retracement. If this area get break, we were talking about this here on Friday, that if this area get break, price will test this green zone, and from this green zone US oil will be bullish again. From this area it will be bullish again, and here your confirmation will be a 1 hour change of character to the bullish side. Max thing can happen here is sweep of this equal lows and reclaim of this level. This is the max thing which can happen to US oil. Sweep of this equal lows, reclaim this level and pump again. Euro still bearish. From this area we have a close above. Now price is testing this zone again. If we get a breakdown, price will drop again. Euro is bearish. GBP got a nice bounce, but this area is weakening now. We were expecting price to test this QML, but we are getting rejection from here. So price will continue dropping if it break below this low. So that's it for today. If you are not in any trade, wait for this area. If you get price near 4081 to 4075, you can watch for a buy opportunity on confirmation. If you are not in any trade, wait for a new breakout structure, then we will watch for a new opportunity. Right now there is no trade in the market. It is in between zone, not at mitigation block, not at breakout structure level. So we have to wait for it. Okay, so now I'm coming for your chat. Let's see what you guys have. Good afternoon brother. अभी सेल कर सकते हैं क्या शॉर्ट? अभी सेल का कोई स्ट्रक्चर है ही नहीं मेरे भाई, कहाँ से सेल करोगे आप? सेल नहीं है ये, अभी भी बुलिश ही है. जो हमने पिछली बार बात की थी, यहाँ से अभी भी बुलिश है. 15 मिनट भी बुलिश है, लो ब्रेक ही नहीं हुआ, कहाँ से सेल करोगे आप? ये हाई ब्रेक हो सकती है. Are you in any trade right now? No brother, I was in trade from here and here. I missed this trade because it was a gap up opening. Now I am looking for a new trade. So if you guys are watching for new trade, watch this green zone. Price will range here for some time, sweep this equal lows, test this green area, and it can pump again. This is a liquidity area. Previously, if you guys know, we have a same structure here. This was a breakout structure. Price was ranging here on structural level, created equal lows, sweep it, test the previous structural area here, and again start pumping. We have a same structure here. We have a breakout structure. equal lows. So if price sweep it and reclaim it, you can watch for a buy opportunity. What is the price range of area of that green zone? Price range of this area is 4081 to 4077. In morning I took a short from here, but it hit my break even, then started dropping. I was in short from this area, but it took my break even, then started dropping. Wait for sweep. If you guys remember, Friday we were talking about that how everyone will start buying on this area. Then price will simply give you some bounce, sweep that low. This was an inducement, test a structural area and start pumping. So this is all inducement right now. People are having a buy with a stop loss just below this low. They all will get stop out on a liquidity hunt. So if you want to add a long position, enter after a liquidity hunt, then it will be better. Right now there is no opportunity. And if you talk about internal structure, then we have this breakout structure. This is structural area test, pumping. Above this one, it will be a new breakout structure. But better option is this one. Any other questions? Fundamentals are still bearish for gold, as I'm expecting that federal fund rates are going to be remain same as previous. The forecast is same as previous. So it is indicating that bearish pressure will be continuing in gold. There will be no new buying adding on gold. So that's why we are looking for short. There is a reason behind it. Structure is bearish and fundamentals are also bearish. We have some news about war, but it is not affecting market. So I guess this week only FOMC will move market. Can we expect a gap closing today? What gap closing? If price started dropping here, then we have 1 hour structural area. First is this mitigation block, second is this 57 to 50 area. And this is a less likely area because it will have to drop more and this trend line will break also. So watch for this area only. So is there any chance once again we test the area of 4085 area? There is a chance, but for that price need to sweep this high. If we have a candle closing above, then it will be very bad for a short. Until this 4-hour structure remains intact, we are bearish. Okay. We don't have any internal structure rather than this one. We have only 1 2 3 pattern. This is 1 2 and this is 3. There is no proper retracement here. This is not a retracement. Most probable thing can happen in gold is we have a sweep of this low. This is a daily momentum candle which is holding the bearish pressure. We have a sweep of this low. So price can sweep its high, which is near 4141. This is the max possibility you can expect in gold, that gold can sweep 4141 and then start dropping again. So this is the max possibility. Okay. But closing above this high will be very bad for gold. Then we have to put our selling areas aside and we have to wait for this trend line breakout. Then we can watch for a new buy till this area, and from this area we will have another drop. Has gold pumped because oil is dropping? No, brother. Friday we were talking about gold will pump, and how you are talking right now that gold is pumping because oil is dropping? It is all written in structure here that it want to test this area. If this area is tested, the highest probability right now is sweep of this high of 4141 and again start dropping. Sir, is there any buy opportunity in here? Yes, there is a buy opportunity. If we get this green area test, then we can buy. But there is a less probability because price is already pumping from this breaker. But if you get this area test and reclaim, you can watch for buy. And your target will be 4120 to 4130. Four-hour momentum still bullish. No candle range break. 1 hour momentum, it was bullish, then it break below, we have a again break above, break below, and this is the current momentum which is bearish. This is current momentum, a bearish candle. So it high can be sweep and price can again drop. Watch for this area. We have a sweep of low, price can sweep its high and again drop. Target will be this low, 4081 to 4077. Any other questions? This was POI. This is the only prices you need to keep in mind. This is our daily time frame liquidity 4141. This is our 1 hour structural area 4081 to 4077, and this is our momentum candle, 1 hour momentum candle. So what these three areas, on the sweep of this high you can get short, on the test of this green zone you can get long. And if you want to short gold, wait for this high to get sweep, close back below in 1 hour time frame and 15-minute momentum to break, then you can short it. For the scalp target till this liquidity 4081. DXY is still bullish. Previously we were expecting price to test this green zone and again start pumping, and we have this test. Now price should break above this high and retest it and pump again. And I am bullish in DXY because we have a daily time frame change of character here. Two candle closing above the previous structural area. Even if it dropped to this green zone again, it will be a buy opportunity. For the DXY, 4 hour is still bullish. Internal structure price is pumping from this internal structure. Higher highs and higher lows. We don't have any candle closing below this mitigation block. So price need to break above, retest it and pump again. 105 is still my target. So where are we? Still there. So guys, there is no trade opportunity right now until we have a sweep of this high or sweep of this equal lows. From here we can take a buy opportunity or sell opportunity. And as you guys don't have any questions, I'm setting my mic on mute. We will talk when we have a confirmed trade. Okay. So if there is 4104 sweep, no longer waiting for 4120 or 4140 area. This will be just a scalp. This will be just a scalp. Main view is still this area. Okay. So can you check silver on MCX? Silver on MCX. Previously we were expecting a drop from here, but it did not work. Have a new breakout structure. Test here. Again pumping. So if you get this area, it will be a sell opportunity, priority. And if you want to buy, wait a minute. If you want to buy silver, then you have to watch for this area, for this red zone. Price of buying zone is 222.8 to 222.37. Selling area is 226 to 7. Please describe about supply and demand, and also rules for forming supply and demand. Supply and demands are the candle which have failed to hold market. If there is a red candle in uptrend and one green candle break its high and close above it, so this red candle is your demand now, from bottom to top. On the normal cases, price will retest here and pump, but if it fails, then it will act on other side. Same thing for supply. If a green candle forms in downtrend, full red candles, or anywhere, if a green candle forms and a red candle break its low and close below it, this is your supply. Wait a minute. Okay, so this full candle is your supply. Normal cases, price will retest here and drop again. On the flip, price will retest here and pump again. Okay, now let's see in live market. 4-hour time frame. What I talk about supply, a green candle, a buy candle, and then a sell candle breaking its low. A buy candle and a sell candle breaking its low. So this is your supply. When it flips, it will act as support. So this is your supply which is converted into demand. This scenario. On the simple scenario, now look at this one. A sell candle form and buy candle break above it and close above it. So we have sell candle form, buy candle break above it and close above it. So this is your demand. When price fail to hold it, what will happen? Price will retest it and drop. This scenario. Supply, a buy candle, then a sell candle breaking its low and close below it, price will retest it and drop. This is your supply. This is your demand. A sell candle form and a buy candle break above it and close above it. So this is your demand. Price will test it and pump. Price will test it and pump. Test it and pump. If it break below and close below it, it will retest and drop. Both scenario. First it bounced 2 times, then second, third time it just break below it, retest it and drop. Okay, so this is demand and supply. Right now this is our demand area. Price is testing it and pumping. This is your supply area. Price is testing it and dropping. A buy candle, then a sell candle breaking its low, closing below it. This is your supply. Demand and supply. When there is a demand and supply both present in the market, price will just range. Just like this one. Clear? First expectation in euro will be test here and drop. We are back below our mitigation block area and we have supply near it, so it's easy for invalidation here. Just a test and drop. Did we have test? Okay, we have already have test. Price have dropped it. Now it might not get test here. It will break below here, test here and drop again from this area. AUD NZD trying to give you a new opportunity for buy. Once it break above, this area will be your buy zone. Break above, retest and pump. Forever. Target can be first this low, and if it breaks, then this area again, then after one more drop. Indian market is bearish. Nifty, you will get test here and more drop. Hello legend, will gold and silver will fill the gap first or will continue upside before FOMC? We are expecting a little bit sweep here. This full zone is for buy. This full zone is for buy opportunity here. This full FVG in 4-hour time frame. We will get the liquidity sweep below this low here. Test of this area from 81 to 67 and price will start pumping again. In smaller time frame, we have a breakout structure, so it is still bullish. If we get test here, it will still pump. We have a supply here. Previously, we got a supply in smaller time frame, which was after the breakout. So it was acting as a little bit retracement zone here. Now this area will act as a retracement zone from 20 to 30. Price will test here, pump again. From here we will get a retracement till 4100 again, then possible one more sweep, then drop. So we still have this much price action pending before FOMC, and it will be very slow move. It will be very slow move. So first of all, you can watch for buy from this 4-hour FVG. If you get test and reclaim, it would be good for buy. 1 hour still bullish until we have 2 candle closing below this low. 1 hour is bullish and we can expect price to pump more. But if you want to take a precise entry, we will add one trend line here. It is saying that price need to test mitigation block and then start pumping again. Silver, if we are looking for a bounce in gold, then silver will definitely bounce with gold. Once we have a break above from this area, this is the buy zone for silver right now. This is a buy zone for silver right now. This full area is now demand area. Price will test here, pump again, break above this high, sweep relative equal highs and start dropping. For silver, if you want to open a sell position, you should wait for this area, this red zone around 60 to 61. And if this area flips, then price will try to test here 62 and 63. And SP500 futures, let's see SP500. Not 5,000, we need 500 futures. There is no futures. Okay, this one, no, maybe this one. So we were expecting a bullish momentum from here, but we have a breakdown again going upside. So this is bearish. This is bearish. This zone have failed to hold this area. Now we can expect price to sweep this low again. This is a change of character. Two candle closing below, daily time frame, change of character, and this is your short area. This is your first short area, a breaker block. First expectation, this one. 4 hour bearish. So if you want to watch for short, watch this area. This is your change of character. And this is also internal breakout structure. So this area will act as a resistance. Test here and drop. If this area flips, then watch for QML. And then you can watch for again short. And if price started ranging here till FOMC, wait for this equal highs to get sweep, reclaim, then you can short. Target will be this low, 7,232. Trend lines, why they are relevant? What caused price to create trend line? Algos, it is a psychological levels. Trend lines are psychological levels. People use it as a liquidity. Whenever price start to act like this, what will happen here? It will create a small resistance like trend line, this one, and it holds liquidity on every point. So whenever one trend line get break, liquidities get clear. This is just a liquidity getting clear here. This is same thing. If trend line is forming, now what will retailers do here? They will try to buy this asset with having stop loss just below trend line. In some of the cases, it got liquidity hunt, reclaim and continue. Otherwise, when it breaks, trend also changes. That's why it's called trend line. But most of the time, what happens? When trend line breaks and structure doesn't break, price just give you a fake out and start pumping again. there will be always a one trend line respecting in the market. Okay, you can clearly see this because price creates trend line and break it. This is just for liquidity. This is one trend line. This is also a valid trend line. This is also a valid trend line. So there are multiple trend lines. So watch for the trend line which is having a bigger time frame areas and most of the touches just like this. And what is the bigger time frame trend line here? Which is this one. Till FOMC, this is also a possibility that we get a pump, a drop, a pump, a drop, then breakout, retest and drop. This is also a possibility. See here, you can see clear trend lines. This one, this one, this. So wait for this area. We will be looking for buy after confirmation of sweep and reclaim, and our target will be 4120. Trend lines again. Can retailers really move price by trading a trend line? Is it not to institutions causing price movement? So forming of trend line. Institution can give you a one candle or two candle, just like this. And other movements are done by retailer buying and selling. Most of the time, they will act at the point where trend line is testing, something like this. From here, institution are in, you will see a big candle. From here, institution are in, you will see big candles forming. Whenever you see a trend line test, there will be a institutional buying or selling, because they want to make people trade on that level with a static stop losses. In market doesn't work like this. I'm just showing you a easy way to learn this. Otherwise, what happens, there are demand and supply. Market just work on demand and supply. If there are not enough buyers and sellers present in the market, price will just keep ranging there. Okay, if there is a high buyers and seller present at the certain level, trend lines are just used for liquidity, nothing else. If institutions are here, that means they are building liquidity, which will be get clear. After clearing liquidity, what will happen? They will start again the major trend. When there is downtrend, you will always see a trend line forming on upside, and when there is a uptrend, you will see a trend line forming on downside. Let me just see. Okay, so this is our downtrend. So it retracement will give you a upside trend line, which is acting as a liquidity. In downtrend, you will see this trend line. Major trend line will form upon it, but internal structure will give you this trend lines, upside trend line. In downtrend, you will see upside trend line, which will get break and momentum will continue. These are for liquidity. In uptrend, you will see a downside trend lines. Let me just show you. So this is uptrend. You will see a downside trend line, a smaller uptrend. And if I show you in daily time frame, this is your uptrend. Okay, this is your main trend line. Price will be acting this area as a support for bigger time frame. So there will be a smaller downside trend line forming near it. When it breaks, price will retest it and drop. Now it will create upside trend lines to create liquidity. Here, there is also trend line here. In smaller time frame, you will see that trend line clearly, maybe in 1 hour. See? And you don't need this much of knowledge to trade trend line. Once it break, you have to understand that price will go to a exact liquidity level or the bigger time frame trend line which is holding much liquidity than it. So if this trend line is breaking, it will go to a bigger time frame trend line which is holding more liquidity, and from there will be a move. We are still holding this level. We will wait for the liquidity sweep. Hi, how are you? Ahmed from Pakistan. Welcome, brother. I'm fine. Thank you for asking. Sir, आप structure based trade करते हो? Yes, brother. Sir, what is the stop loss of buying in green zone in 15-minute time frame? Wait for reclaim, brother. Then we will enter with a recent low as a stop loss. Wait for this area test. Our FVG is already tested, 4-hour FVG. So if price want to drop more, it will simply test somewhere near 68 or 70. Wait for confirmation, we will buy here. Mitigation block is tested. So if you want to buy here, your stop loss will be below 76. This area. Your stop loss will be below 76 if you want to buy here. But wait for testing candle to close above. Then we will enter. What will be the news effect? Right now, it is looking that it will affect on bullish side. But if you are asking me about FOMC news, then it will be bearish for gold. Are we in trade? No. We are waiting for this 1 hour candle to close. Then we will enter in this position. Max drop can test the area of 4075. So till this area there is a possibility of wick. So have patience. $75 can be tested before upside momentum. Wait for it. Price is already testing 4-hour FVG. So from here it can go bullish. This is the same area. Wait for closing. Low is sweep. Mitigation block is also tested now. This high is already tested. Okay, buying momentum is forming now. Again, this low is getting sweep. 1 hour momentum is still intact in this candle. If this close above somewhere near 4088, we will have a buying momentum continuation. Are you in? No. I told you I will wait for closing. There is a new weak open gap in futures. Are you connected? Concern about it? What time frame are you waiting for the closing in? 1 hour time frame. Weekly open gap is not necessary to fill. Most of the time when we have a weekly gap, price usually test it and run in other direction. This 4 hour FVG is your weekly gap. Five-minute momentum is still bearish. There is no need to hurry in buy. Still not break high. Still it can drop. 75 to 70 will be our buying zone. Wait for it. Hmm. 15-minute. Closed in sweep. If 5-minute breaks high, it will be buy. Otherwise 75 to 70. And even this buy will hold only to this area. This will be just a small scalp till this area. If you want confirm entry, wait for 1 hour closing. See how price is trying to hold this area and it want to stay in this range here. And I have already told you that this will be a lengthy process. This will be a very rangy moment. I took a one aggressive entry at 4084 with a stop loss of 4065. Then have your stop loss at break even, brother. You are already in profit in 40 pips. Because this is not an area to buy on a single test here. You will see price dropping if this high doesn't break. See? Always wait for confirmation. You will get a better entry. This high doesn't get break, price is dropping. If it breaks, we have a buy. Otherwise, no. We will wait for 75 to 70. Trader Muru, I have shorted at 4102 order block, close at 4084. Now trading, waiting for the buy. Your instruction on key levels, kind of confirmation and is superb. It has transformed my trading. Thank you. You are welcome. Good. You have captured a nice move from here to this one. 1 hour candle should close somewhere here, 4088.4. Then after next candle can pump and give us a target of this high, 4116. Hi, I'm a newbie to your channel. What time do you come on live? I come on live on Indian Standard Time, 4:30 p.m. Wait for this closing, guys. We will have some buy opportunity. We already have a test of 4-hour FVG and price is trying to hold this level. So we may get a buy from here. Bye. Bolo bhai bolo. Silver also testing our zone. BTC also rejecting from resistance again. Everyone is at trend line support. Oil also need to drop again. Euro also dropping after retest. We talk about that price will retest this area again and drop more. We have a retest candle here and it is dropping now. Price should drop to this low, 1.136. GBP fail. Wait for a new break. It will not test our QML now. It will break below and retest here, drop more. We need 1 hour time frame closing at 4088. It will directly change 1 hour into a sweep candle, and another thing, 5-minute will turn into bullish again. Then after on the retest you can watch for buy. Your stop loss will be much smaller, below this low. भाई अभी लाइव ट्रेड कहाँ से लेनी है? बाई की लेनी है, वेट करो, 1 आवर की क्लोजिंग का वेट करो। ये 1 आवर की क्लोजिंग यहाँ इसके ऊपर हो 4088.5 के बाद में हम बाय लेंगे दूसरी कैंडल पे, और हमारा टारगेट रहेगा 4020। Sir, news is out, it's negative or positive for gold? Yellow folder news or what? We don't have any major news today, so I have not make it on my chart. If you don't know about what will news affect, just go on Forex Factory on calendar, just click on that folder button, it will give you usual effect. Actual greater than the forecast is good for currency. As it is good for currency and you are watching USD, then watch for it is in favor of gold. Okay, right now it is in favor of gold, bullish. This one, actual greater than the forecast is good for currency. What was forecast? Do we have greater than? No. So it is bearish for USD, good for gold. We have 18 minutes to close this candle. Wait for it. Then we will watch for buy opportunity. Pumping on trend line, trying to hold. Already rejected. Dropping. Even with bad news, why it is pumping? Yellow folder news is so not much effect. Inverse effect is going on right now. See, news is already bearish for USD. Okay, so here it is the reason. Previously it was minus 4%. Now it is not as per expected, but it is better than the previous one. That's why it is going good for USD. Here it is, reason. It was minus 4% previously and now it is on a better condition. That's why it is pumping. Wait for our closing. We still have one 15-minute candle. Then we can watch for a buy or sell. Nasdaq. Okay, let's see. 1 day. We have a change of character here in daily time frame. Weekly, there is no structure. So price should drop to this level for the bigger view. It should test 23% to 38%, then it can start pumping again. So it is near 23%, this is 38. So if price start dropping, this will be your target, 27,500. These two are your target for the drop. From here you can watch for buy. This is bigger view. Now let's watch for daily time frame. Bearish. We have a change of character. So this is your breakup block from where price should drop again. Price should drop again from here. 4 hour. This is your breakout structure. This full is your mitigation block. We have a candle closing above. So you need momentum bracket at least here. Then you can short. Otherwise, price can test this area. From here you can plan a short entry here from this area. 1 hour. We don't have any new breakout structure. This is the one. So this is a good area. From here you can watch for a short first entry according to 1 hour. And your confirmation will be break of this low. If price break above this small green zone, you should wait for this area 29,000 to 29,200. Then from there you can again watch for short. And price should drop to 27,500 at least. Still 12 minutes to close this candle. Wait for it. If you want to buy here, your stop loss should be below this zone. But I will suggest you to better wait for closing here. Two 15-minute candle have closed and none of them have closed below. So this is just a sweep. This candle should close above this high. And on the next candle, it will start pumping. What it mean by bias or key level, how to find that? Bias is a trend. Are you looking for buy or are you looking for short? This is what your bias. And bias you will find your daily bias on daily time frame, 4-hour time frame, and 1-hour time frame structure. Daily, 4-hour, and 1 hour. It will give you a daily bias. And key levels are the zones or the price range from where you are taking a trade on the direction of your bias. So just like Friday, our bias was bullish. according to 4-hour time frame, because price was above breaker. So our bias was bullish, and this was our key level from where we are watching for entry. Now in smaller time frame, we just refine that level to this one, and this was our key level from where we are watching for buy in direction of our bias. Okay, here our bias is bullish, and this is our key level from where we are watching for buy. If this area breaks and we have a close below, our bias will be invalidate. We will wait for this area again, then sorry, here our bias was not invalidate, our key level was invalidate. Okay, and now on breaking below this low in 1 hour time frame, our bias will be invalidate, our bias will be bearish. Then till this low breaks, our bias is bullish, and these are two our key levels. Right now this is two key level for a buy opportunity according to our bias. This 15-minute candle have to close above 4088.5. Let's see how this 15-minute candle closes. Gap closing today, no idea, brother. We have already tested for our FPG. It should go bullish. According to structure, it should go bullish. If it fails, we will watch for sell. Gaps and everything is just a wrong interpretation of structure. Please explain why we need to see hourly closing above 4088 for price to be bullish. still, because this is our hourly range. If you forget about all of this and just look at momentum, what is the momentum right now in this full candle? It was bullish. Until when? Until this low get break. Then we have is high break, again low break, and this is the candle which is holding short momentum. If we have a closing below 4088, short momentum will continue. So if we have a closing below, price will simply retest here and drop more. But if we have a closing back above this low, that means price is still ranging here. Low is sweep, it can go for a high sweep. But now this time we have a liquidity sweep of 4-hour FVG test. So it can pump more. But it will happen once this candle close back above. If it closing below, that means the short momentum is still continue. And we will wait for more downside. Current momentum is still bearish. 1-hour momentum is still bearish. 4-hour momentum is still bullish. And if price do not hold that level, that means it want to test this area. From here there will be a move. So this area need to hold, otherwise price will drop to this green zone 64 to 49. Why aren't you buying from the second green zone? Looks like a better risk to reward ratio. Yes, we can wait for it now. Price have closed below, so this momentum is still continuing. Why we are watching here? Because this FVG present at the mitigation block. What did I told you? If it close below, it will retest it and start dropping again. Retest is done. Now we should wait for more drop before a buying momentum kick in. Otherwise, it need to break this high and close above it. Then we can buy. Otherwise, there is no buy now. Price can drop more. This will be a very rangy price action because it need to test this area near FOMC so that it can be dropped from here. We have a liquidity here 4140 and a 1 hour pending order block which is still pending for the test, this one. So till this area we are watching for buy from these two areas, and from here we will be watching for short. Dropping after retest, see, now it will test a 4 hour breaker again, which price was holding yesterday, sorry, on Friday. This one, this high will be tested again. This zone, this full zone will be your buy zone. Full 4 hour FVG will be covered then. Otherwise you need to wait for 1 hour momentum to change bullish again. You cannot buy simply here now, or you have to use stop loss way below this area 52. That much stop loss is not good risk reward. So we will wait, let it develop some bullish price action here. Do you see the situation where price break the Friday low? If price break the Friday low here, for that situation it need to change 1 hour structure, which is break below 4049, and then on the retest you can short. But before this break we are making higher highs and higher lows. Better to follow it. Sell trade, no sell trade, brother, no sell trade here. If you want a sell trade, still very much risky. Have a stop loss above 95, but I do not recommend a sell here. Wait for a 1 hour change of character for sell. Your stop loss should be above 4095 if you want a sell here. First target will be still very much closer, 4075. Better buy opportunity here from 70 to 53. Wait for one more drop. It has so many areas that even a drop will be a rangy one. started ranging here. Where does price need to close on 1 hour to have a change of character? 4097 above this high. Let it create a sweep or a small sell candle here first, then break its high, then you can enter. Let it drop more. So it will be a rangy price action. If you get price near these areas, we will be watching for buy. First, it is already dropping from retest here. We will wait for it. Until FOMC, price action will be just like this, a very slow price action. Sweep. Now this range is invalid. We have already have a retest and price drop from it. Forget about this one. Our view is still bullish from these two areas. We are waiting for confirmation. So for buying, what I told you, we need sweep or a small red candle here formation, and then it's high break. So we are having a sweep. So let's wait for one more closing. Then on 30-minute and 15-minute time frame, we will watch for buy on the break of 4088. Okay, so we have our first target test 4075 on the short side. Now we will watch for buy if we get 15-minute momentum shift after this 1 hour closing. Wait for 1 hour closing. Now we are watching for buy after this 1 hour closing. I told you it can sweep 75, so be careful. And from this area retest, I gave you the target of 75, 4075. Now watch for buy opportunity. We will have this breakout and retest, then buy. Just need to break this resistance after 1 hour closing, then it will be buy. So want price first drop to 70? No. If this area holds, then 70, forget about 70. Price will go buy from here. Are we in any trade? No. We will be in any trade after 12 minutes. If this area is holding, forget about bottom zone. Price will go up from here. What is the higher time frame short zone? 4140. It is near 4150 to 4165. This 1 hour order block. (15-minute) momentum will change above this high and it will start buying. If price close below above 88, buy target Asian high. Yes, Asian high will be our target in case we break out and retest here. It is still a liquidity hunt only. No two candle closing below this low. You can clearly see 15 minute is still bullish. No two candle closing below this low. So this is just a liquidity hunting. candle close below. Now this zone, no condition complies here, so we will wait for bottom zone. Wait for it now. Slow price action. This full week till FOMC will be a slow price action. From here you can watch for buy opportunity again. Target will be same, Asia high. Structure shift, no. Structure is still bullish. Structure will shift below this red zone. It's still buy till this high. Okay. If it want to change structure, it will again create a retracement and break its low. Then we can say structure is change. If it tests this area directly, then it will still a buy. Is there any sell option? If you want to sell, you can sell. Having stop loss above, still safest stop loss is 95. If you can afford this much stop loss, it have an 80% probability to hit your stop loss. If you want to take this trade, you can take it. Let it drop, and from here you should watch for buy again. Silver, break below trend line, retest. It can drop, rejecting from QML. So from 59 you can watch for short in silver from this area. But highly risky. BTC is still not breaking trend line. And if you want to short gold, the only area looking good is this one. But you should have stop loss above it, just above it. 91 or 92. It is good stop loss. Wait for this area, you will get a buy opportunity here. And if you want to sell, this area is good, but at least wait for some sweep here first, because this area is already tested 2 times. See, first and second. So after sweep, enter in short somewhere near this order block if you want to short. But I will buy from here. This will be the short setup. If you get it before this area, and from here back up. Okay guys, so I guess there will be no trade opportunity and we are already too late. So if you get this entry, watch for buy. If you get a flip of this area, you can watch for buy too. But wait for 1 hour candle to close above this green zone. Otherwise, it will be sell till this area and from here it will be buy again. So thank you for joining guys. See you in the next session.